Just give it a couple minutes. Just gonna give it about till I hit a certain number before I start talking. We're at 6, waiting to hit 10, 7, just waiting to hit 10, and I can start talking. That way I got enough of an audience. All right, we're at 10. All right, good morning, everybody. We're live from my car, the usual place I go to when I do these brief announcements. I'm gonna touch over a couple of things real quick. And of course, as soon as I do that, my fucking phone falls. Thanks for that notification there. Anyways, I'm trying to talk. Let's try to finish this before I get another notification and the damn thing falls. Just want to touch upon tomorrow's event. I will not be in Hagerstown tomorrow. I will, for the first time since the fall of, actually, this is the first championship game that I'm going to miss since spring of 16. I will not be there for championship Saturday. I will be in York, Pennsylvania for the Railroaders and Predators championship game. However, with that said, I don't forget about y'all. I don't try to leave y'all behind. There will be coverage of tomorrow's playoffs. I have Tyler and Ross on it. I'm letting them figure out who gets what game. Let's give it a minute or two. I'm just going to give it a second. Sorry about that. Let me hit 10 viewers again. That was, I don't know what that was. 9, 10. Here we go. Anyways, anyhow, anywho, I'm just gonna redo it from the top because I'm not sure what exactly happened there. First, my phone falls down because I get a text. Then it just dies at 87% battery. You figure it out. Jesus. So it literally, like, it just went from 87 to 0 while I was talking. I'm not sure how that works. It's not even cold out. But anyhow, let me get talking. A couple of announcements. First off, I will not be in Hagerstown tomorrow. I will be in York, Pennsylvania for Railroaders versus Predators, and in Frederick that night for the ECFA championship game. Replacing me tomorrow will be Tyler and Ross. I'll have them both there. We talked about it. We got it all worked out. I'm not sure who's got what game, but I do know it's going to be on Blunt Talk, the Facebook page. We're going to be having it live on there all day, from 11 till about 3 or 10 to 3. I'll be at York for 1 o'clock for the Railroaders championship game. I'm looking forward to that one. Looking forward to crowning 3 champions tomorrow. An ECFA champion, an ACFA champion, and our WCFFL champion as we continue Champions Month. I'm going to touch upon a couple other things. Right now, at this moment, Turkey Bowl is set for Thanksgiving at 9 a.m. Sorry, we moved it back. Location-wise, if you've been paying attention to the current political situation, Maryland is starting to go back in its phases. We are hoping to have it at the fairgrounds still. That is the goal. We would love to have it there. But everything depends on what happens between now and the Wednesday prior. Do not be shocked if there is a location change within that week. Maryland has hit the 5% threshold in COVID cases. Washington County is now considered in the red zone for the state, with one of the highest percentage in cases. Western Maryland's being hit a lot harder than what it was in the spring. So I would expect the rules might be a little different come Thanksgiving. But for the moment, we are still on for the fairgrounds. If we cannot play there, however, as I've stated before, we will play at Antrim Township Park in Greencastle. I know some of you hit me up about the turf field. The turf field is likely not an option. There's been a spike in COVID cases in the Greencastle Antrim School District. And I do not believe they're going to be opening that gate. I'll call and check. If we can play there, cool. But if we do, just know, guys, we'll be on school grounds. It's not the best place to go to. If you plan on bringing your blunts or your booze, that's kind of why I don't want to do it there. Because I know some of you want to smoke, some of you want to drink. But we can't do that at a school. Simple as that. So right now, we're still set for Hagerstown. That's still the plan. The only way that changes is if Maryland keeps putting in more restrictions and if things start getting worse, which Maryland has posted 7 straight days of 1,000 cases or more. That being said, we don't have as high a percentage as other states, but for this region, we have the second highest infection rate. Virginia is ahead of us, and as some of you may know already, yesterday they pulled the Capital Classic permits from Kent. Capital Classic has been canceled. We will not have a tournament next weekend. If Virginia's starting to do that, and I've also have heard that Maryland is starting to do that as well. So I do believe Washington County will play tomorrow, but that's it. I think after this weekend, I fully do expect Maryland to stop issuing permits completely, if they haven't already. But that being said, we have to stay vigilant, we have to stay safe, and we have to stay smart. I will once again throw out this statement. If you have a positive test, if you take the test and you test positive between yesterday and Thanksgiving morning, do not come to the game even if you test negative prior. That's the rule I'm setting in. And honestly, if that happens, let us know. If you wake up and you have a fever or a bad cough or you feel some kind of way, do not show up. We will talk details later. Hit me up. We'll figure out something for you. Being serious. So, that's what we're looking at. As I mentioned, I won't be in Hagerstown tomorrow. I'll be in York and then Frederick. Double dipping semi-pro. Looking forward to it. 2 championship games. I'll have Tyler and Ross in Hagerstown. And as for other things, I'll let you know. I will confirm we will have the White Rose Classic in 2 weeks. How I'm doing that with KFFL, I'm not sure yet. I like to do both, but right now they're both on the same day, which is unfortunate, but we were scheduled first, so that's what's up with what's going down. I know some of you have asked me about the NEN tournament, and right now I still plan on having the NEN tournament. That's still the plan. Will it be in Greencastle? That's where everything starts getting sketchy. Like I said, with COVID, it's a day-to-day thing. That's the reality of the situation. We saw back in the spring what happens. Things get canceled. We just saw last night. Things get canceled. If anything, I don't try to cancel anything. I postpone it until we can. Because I'd rather do that than throw out an entire event. So that's the plan right now. Turkey Bowl is on. I won't be in Hagerstown tomorrow. And just be careful out there. And like I said, you test positive between yesterday and 9 a.m. on Thursday, Thanksgiving morning, do not show up. Period. Even if you test negative that morning, do not show up. Putting in a 2-week buffer for that. I know we were just kind of winging it back in the spring, but let's try to be a little more careful. Let's get through this winter. Let's get through this winter. Let's hope for the best next spring. I do believe it is time for an off season. So that's the plan. I'm done talking. I got a fuck ton of packages in front of my house right now, so I'm gonna go take care of that. And I'll see you all tomorrow for Blunt Talk game day. Okay, we'll do that sometime tomorrow morning. I'll let y'all know. So till then, I'm Joey Blaze. Stay safe out there. Have fun tomorrow. And let's have some football, man. Let's play it out, because it's hard to say how much time we really have left playing this game for the remainder of this year. Right now, I believe we are in our final month. Till at least March or April. So, stay safe, stay vigilant, stay together.